I'm meteorologist Brittany Van Voorhees, and you're watching Queen City Loop on WCNC Plus. Here's the latest on the nor'easter. This storm system is going to continue to track up the Carolina coast as we progress throughout the day, but our main concern here is going to be gusty winds across inland, North and really South Carolina too. Near the immediate coast, though, beach erosion, coastal flooding a big issue, and that's why coastal flood warnings and coastal flood advisories are posted all up and down the immediate coast, at least through the rest of Sunday and even into Monday morning too. But for the inland portion of the area, including us here in the Charlotte Metro, it's all about the wind and of course the rain as well. We'll continue to see pockets of moderate to heavy rain off and on through the majority of the afternoon. I think by the early part of the afternoon, by 5-6 o'clock, we'll see some clearing for the mountains and foothills, but not so much in the Piedmont. You're not likely going to see clearing until closer to the midnight time frame. Now, thankfully, the majority of the day is dry on Monday, so you'll have plenty of time to recover from that rain, but a quick strong burst of wind by Monday afternoon and into the evening hours, that's going to allow for that snowfall potential up in the mountains. So the snowfall is more of a Monday to Monday night situation, whereas we're going to see most of that rain, of course, here on Sunday. So how much wind are we expecting? Well, for most of the Piedmont, 30 to 35 miles per hour with a few gusts east of 77, near 40, but near the coast, of course, 60 miles per hour, as it's similar to the impacts of a low-end tropical storm. Now you can see 30 to 35 for most of Charlotte, but notice areas again east of 77, 39 there for Monroe, 36 there for Concord, areas east of 77, mainly after 5 p.m. do see the potential for the strongest winds. That's when we have the highest risk for scattered power outages. Now winds do die down on Monday across most of the Piedmont, as we still say breezy, but up in the mountains still seeing gusts even 40 to 45, as a wind advisory will likely stay in effect there through Monday evening, of course, partially because of the snowfall. And speaking of snowfall, on the back end of the system, that strong burst of winds is going to allow for the potential, at least at the highest elevations, of 3 to 4 inches, if not isolated higher totals than that. So it is going to be a relatively decent snowfall potential there, especially near the immediate border there at Tennessee. And again, at those higher elevations, 3,500, 4,500 feet and above. So pretty decent opportunity there from Mother Nature. Very exciting for folks who live in Ashwaubenon and Avery County. I wouldn't be surprised if a winter weather advisory was issued for especially Tuesday morning and again Wednesday morning, though, just for that refreeze potential and the chance for black ice, especially because the roads will likely be slick from all the rain, of course, that we saw on Sunday. So still going to be breezy on Monday, of course, once that system passes by, but at least most of the area is dry, even though we see that snow potential up in the mountains. After that, some of the coldest air so far this season, as we're going to be very cold Tuesday afternoon. That'll be the coldest high, certainly, of the fall season. And of course, winter not officially starting just yet, but highs will struggle to reach the mid-40s. We could tie the coldest of the season so far, low temperature wise, at least Wednesday morning with the low forecast of 23. And then we're warming quickly back into the mid to upper 50s as we enter Thursday, Friday, and into the day on Saturday. But of course, reminding folks that today is a day to stay weather aware, especially for the afternoon, again past 5 p.m. as we see those gusts 30 to 35, a few spots closer to 40, and that will provide that opportunity for scattered power outages. You add in the rain, that'll saturate the ground, and some small to medium-sized trees certainly could come down, and that'll add into that risk. So far, you of course are watching Queen City Loop on WCNC Plus. We will continue to show the live radar and our cameras on the left side portion of your screen. But for now, I'll send you back to your regular programming. Again, I'm meteorologist Brittany Van Voorhees.